Hey, what's going on, everybody? We got some updates on Operation Phoenix. This includes their recent price moves, a posting from their official Twitter page, a subreddit thread, and a little bit of a deep dive into the Binance Smart Chain. And what you'll notice as we start off here is that the volume with Operation Phoenix is pretty low right now. In the last 24 hours, it's less than $60,000. You got 27,000 on the buy. You got 29,000 on the sell. That's only a total of 135 transactions. Do keep in mind, we're just talking about on PancakeSwap. There is still the native DEX. There's activity that's happening over there. And there's also over on the centralized exchange. So not factoring those in, just looking at the volume activity, what's happened with PancakeSwap side, we do see a bit of a decrease taking place there. And we do see that struggle also happening, trying to pass above that 10 cents and keep it. So in my last video, I showed you guys that we were on the verge of breaking out above it, and lo and behold, while I was recording, it actually happened. And then throughout the course of that time period, from that last video to now, we've seen this big battle going on back and forth of people buying and selling. And so with the volume not being so much here, maybe people are trying to get impatient. They're wanting to try and make more profits faster. One of the things that you could consider is leverage trading. So if you check out the crypto exchange Margex, I have a referral link down in the description below. You can do leverage trading anywhere from 5x all the way up to 100x leverage. So it is more risky, but there's more reward. And the good news is that it's no KYC. You can get started in about 30 seconds to a minute with your account. And if you use my referral link, you can get a bonus if you make your deposit. So with this, there being no KYC, it is available in many different regions. If it's not available in your region, some people use VPNs. I'm not saying that you should do that. I've noticed that there are people that do that. And this exchange offers many different crypto. They slowly add in a little bits more. Hopefully, they add Operation Phoenix in the future. I would love that. And they also have copy trading, and they have staking here too. You can find a link to that down in the description below. So moving over here to the trading charts with Operation Phoenix, we're looking right here using, this is TradingView, this is using my trading bot. So if you guys want to get access to that bot, I have a link to my Patreon in the description below and a tutorial video if you want to see how it's actually used. And this basically just shows you potential buy and exit positions using TradingView, just having it be directly incorporated in there. It's a really nice little handy dandy tool. And you guys can see here that it suggestively was showcasing back February 19th at 1745, a potential entry position for a long. And then at that price, it had gone up a little bit before it started to pull back. It suggested right here for a short or potentially like a sell position. And you guys see it has dropped down quite a bit. Now, what's really interesting to note is this purple line, the VWAP, because traditionally when you have the price go above that purple line, the VWAP, you have a suggestion of a buy signal. And what we had happen here on this candle is it barely went above and we saw a big rejection. Same thing with this candle here, barely above, started to get rejected, big rejection. Then we saw it start to rally up once again, passed above the VWAP, started to see a bigger red candle take place. So suggestively, this is creating a trend of each instance where it tries to pass above, there's somebody or a group of people or a different person that's deciding to be the one to follow that action and just causes it to drop down a tad, right? And we do see that that Bollinger Band, that blue, the red, and the green line, it's pretty wide right now. So there's the possibility that we'll see things consolidate for a bit. The volume may get even lower. We might still see some buying and selling battling against one another. There's been some whales, as has been noted before, that are just selling off. And about 10,000, I saw one notably, and it was also, I believe, discussed in the subreddit. It's a large whale. And they were selling off. Each transaction was 10,000 Operation Phoenix tokens each time they did it. And they were doing anywhere from 4 transactions a day average on up. I haven't checked it out since last night, but I've been noticing that. And there's a ton of people that are staking. So staking right now, 47%. Think about that. Over 47% of the supply of Operation Phoenix is currently staked. So we're talking about a supply shock with all this. And most people are doing it within the 30-day time window. So we have a video here from Operation Phoenix. Let's go ahead and play this for you guys.
What's going on, everyone? Sean here from Crypto on Cause Investing and one of the co-founders of Operation Phoenix. If you haven't been keeping tabs on Operation Phoenix, we are absolutely crushing it. We are hitting all-time high after all-time high. We are basically what SafeMoon should have been. We launched with 2 levels of staking. We launched with our own decentralized exchange. We are already on Bitmart, 17 days old and trading on Bitmart, PancakeSwap, in Phoenix Swap. So absolutely getting things done. On the last episode of Phoenix Fridays, which myself and Squid Grow Joe co-host, we gave you all the details of what's coming up for Operation Phoenix, along with answering all of your questions. And one of those things that we talked about was the launch pad. So this is something that is ready and live. We have not picked our first partner as of yet, but actually, let me reverse that. We actually did pick our very first partner. We have not gone live yet, I should say. So we definitely know who's going to be launching, how much they want to raise. It's a project that I've been around for a while, so I kind of have some comfort level being the first project that Operation Phoenix gets behind. So again, it's like most launch pads. There's nothing here yet, but we're going to have all of our information right here. We're going to have all the projects live, upcoming, ended. We're going to do ads up here, all that good stuff. We're also going to be able to launch your token. This is where you would come if you're launching on our launchpad. But keep in mind, your wallet or your contract address, I should say, has to be whitelisted in order to do that. So you can't just hop on and make a pool and get it accepted and launch your token. It has to be whitelisted by us. But super excited to bring you our launchpad. If you're interested in launching a project with us and you want that Operation Phoenix behind you, along with myself and Squid Grow Joe and possibly another multitude of YouTubers, go ahead and message at DeFi Sean. You'll see it on the tweet attached to this video. But that's going to do it for today's video. And until next time, trade safe.
Okay, so something else I wanted to make note of, because this is actually really huge. I'm seeing just a little bit ago, as of the time of me recording this video, there was an individual who has 1,500,000 Operation Phoenix tokens. That's not even their whole bag, okay? That's 80.13% of their bag. They just staked it. So you're talking in dollar values, it's equated to, at the time, $144,391.41. They just staked over $140,000 worth of Operation Phoenix tokens. Again, 1.5 million tokens. We're talking about a mega whale. And I believe they did this on the 30-day staking, if I'm reading this correctly, with the gift that popped up over on the Operation Phoenix Telegram. Total stake now is at 47.52%, it looks like. Very close. More people are staking after this, I see as well. So it's getting closer and closer and closer to 50%. Absolutely wild. When super whales, especially, it's not even right after we just launched, they're doing it right now, that suggests that they still have a lot of faith in this project. Can they technically pull out their wallet during the staking under a condition? Yes. If they take it out, there's a huge penalty. I believe it's 25%. So if you don't do it, if you don't wait that full time period, the 30 days or the 14 days, depending on whatever you actually decided to stake in, and you say, hey, I want to take my stuff out. Okay, you can get your stuff. Boom, you get slapped with this huge penalty, right? So it's like, well, do you really want to take that hit or not? Anyways, so we also have a subreddit post here. This is from original_daddy by B. Goes into a lot more information that they analyzed. I'll read over just a couple of these. So for example, right here, our OG whale OX9 dropped another 40,000, bringing them down to 220K from the original million they had. At this rate, we have about 5 more days of buy pressure from this whale. I believe they meant to say sell pressure there. OXE whale dumped 40,000 of their 180,000. That was one of the biggest drops we had today. We would be in the 10-cent region again had that one not come in. A couple of whales, however, made some major buys to increase their holdings. 0xF increased by 90,000 tokens up to 620. Our newest whale added 30,000, bringing them up to a full 1.1% of the overall tokens. They go into some other key elements here that they share with you guys, the interesting tidbits. There's a lot that was written in, and you can go show them some love. I'm going to go ahead and directly share the link to this subreddit down in the description below. So if you want to go ahead and read this entire thread in particular, you can. And also, if you haven't joined yet for the Operation Phoenix subreddit, feel free to go join them. So again, I got the link over to Margex down in the description below. If you're looking for other cryptos that you want to try and get in on, whether it's about to launch, it just launched, it's trading right now, and you want to see what some big high-level traders are discussing, you can join HG Access. It's right under 2,000 members total, and you might even notice some key figures in this group. You can join HG Access. I have the link to this down in the description below. It's an exclusive group for trading you can go and access. And if you want to go check out my trading bot I showcased earlier from here with TradingView, you can go also find that in the description. And I guess I want to just make one more note before we wrap up the video. You guys see right here where it says short and it doesn't show the long position yet? You can either wait for a signal like that if you're really wanting to be 100% with a trading tool like this that I created, or you can look at it and say, okay, well, look, this says short. It did play out in the short position. I see a little bit of a bounce right here. I take a look at some other elements like the RSI. I got that added in, just FYI. You can go to indicators and add in the RSI. You can see right here that this is pretty low. In fact, it had recently an oversold base territory. So that could be one that suggests to you that, maybe right about now, or now, depends on whatever your point of view is, you can try and get in on it. Let's see how things continue to play out, and I'll keep you guys posted more in the videos. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just indicators based on probability, so keep that in mind. And that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to We Love, Victor Vegas, Worlza Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.